Hello, hello. Hang on. Good enough. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Good, I hope. Figure I'd come on here for a few before I go to bed. How was everyone's day? What did y'all do? Anything exciting? Me, I just did a little bit of a got a new doctor's appointment Thursday, and did some investigating on some things. I think I'm getting close to figuring it all out. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. How's everybody? Sorry, I know it can be loud. I sent it to Moms. I think I did. I must have just in case I didn't. So how's everybody? Figure I come on here before I go to bed. So, hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you all had a wonderful day. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to be moving to. I still think I'm still leaning towards moving to another country, so. Might as well. I'm doing alright. I'm feeling better than I did yesterday, so that's a plus. I feel a little better every day. Still not to the point where I'm working out yet, but, after not feeling well for weeks or a month or whatever, still gradually getting there. I'm alright. Yes, another country. Thinking about moving to the UK. Very seriously thinking about it, and I've been looking into it, and well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been looking into it, and unless something happens between now and then, it's probably what I'm gonna do. Why not? I mean, what am I here? What am I staying in the States for? You know? Like, think about it. What the fuck am I staying here for? Am I staying here for... Like, I honestly don't know why I'm staying here anymore. That's what I've heard. And I like all the, the British comedies and British shows and that, and I know some people that live over there, and, one in particular, she thinks it would be great for me, and that I would love it, so, I don't know, I'm still debating, still looking and everything, and we'll see what happens. You know? And if I do, I probably won't come back. Nothing really for me here. Is there? Hello. Well, it's gonna be a bit before I do. But, yeah. I don't really have anything here. So, I mean, depending on what my ancestry test shows on who I am, yeah, the people are nicer over there, and there's museums and a lot of things to do, and a lot of shops and pub crawls. I don't drink, but I'll go hang out. Shit, why not? Have a good time. I don't need to drink to have a good time. Shit. But who knows? Play it by ear. Let's see what happens. So, how was everybody's day? Yeah. It's gonna take time to get to that point, but before, once I move, but it's gonna be a while before that happens. I'm hoping within the next year. Year and a half, whatever. But I'm hoping to be moving, honestly. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll move before the end of this year. Unless I have a reason not to. I'm just leaning more and more towards moving to the UK. My friend said London would be, that she thinks that I would love London, so she said London would be good for me. I've talked about this before. Then I kind of decided I was going to wait and not do it, but I'm leaning more towards moving. So, I don't know. Play it by ear, but I'm leaning more and more towards moving there. Like I said, unless something happens unless I have a very good reason not to. But it has to be a very good reason. Yes, I'll still be on here. I'll still come on and be live and everything. You know, there's a big time difference, but yeah. Not leaving the app, not leaving social media, just the country. Maybe. It just depends. Unless something happens between now and then, and for me to stay here, it's gonna have to be something big that would keep me from not going. You know? So, there's just a lot of negativity and shit like that here, and after everything that I've been through, I mean, I don't even know what's gonna happen when my DNA test comes, my ancestry DNA test comes back. True that. I found something out earlier, and I don't know. I'm trying to piece it together, and I think I know who took me when I was little, and I think I know how this person would know um, how they would have known me, or how they would have known where to find me. Or who's, you know, it's a lot, but first thing I need to do is get my results back, and then talk to, you know, my real family, and hopefully they can explain some things. Because I wonder how I ended up with that family, and I think I figured it out. I think I've pieced together some connections. Now it's just to prove it and figure out how it all connects. The detective mind never stops. I love my glasses on in order to read. Yeah, there we go, and I can see. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah. I think by now we all know who I really am. I just need the DNA test to prove it, and then hopefully they can tell me how this one person might actually be related to the family, and then that will put all the pieces in alignment, so to speak. See what happens. Is there any peace for me? I don't know. There never really has been. That's why I'm like, what the fuck am I still doing in the United States? What is there here for me? What do we got here for me? You know. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm just fed up with a lot of things. You know? I mean, think about this. Never been protected. Always had to take care of myself and others. Forced to. And everything else I had to ignore. Law enforcement here is so goddamn corrupt. What the fuck am I doing here? You know? Hey. I don't celebrate the holidays here. And you know, the holidays that I would celebrate, I could celebrate anywhere. You know, Halloween. My favorite holiday is Halloween. I'd say Christmas, but I never really had a good one. So. Just like birthdays, I don't celebrate birthdays. Well, now I don't even know when my birthday is. Yeah, I do, but I, can't wait for proof. I declined it and it makes noise. Seriously, what am I doing here? Yes. Like, I'm alone. lot of fake people in real life off social media. So what am I doing here? Why not move? What the fuck's keeping me here? Well, I don't even know if my real family's gonna want anything to do with me once it comes out. I'm thinking London, maybe Ireland. Yeah. But a friend of mine that lives over there, she thinks London would be a great place and we could get together and do pub crawls. And of course, I wouldn't be one drinking because I don't want to be sick for weeks on end. But why not? In order for me to stay here, there has to be something that would happen that would be big in a good way for me to stay. So, something has to, like, for me to, I'm not saying it's for sure, but I'm leaning more and more towards moving. There is one thing that in order for me to stay here, there would be one thing that would have to happen. And I'm not going to say what it is. But if it doesn't happen, then I'm gone. So. Well, two things. Two things have to happen. Well, one definite, the other one would be hopefully, but if it didn't happen, it wouldn't make a difference. But the second one would be, once I get my DNA test back, my real family would, have to show me they would want to be a part of my life or whatnot, or tell me the truth and don't be a part of my life. That's the one that's here or there, but the one that's definite would have to happen in order for me to stay. I'm not going to say what it is. What about Frankie? That would be what would have to, that would be the one thing that would have to happen to get me to stay. I waited for 4.5 years. So in order for me to stay He's going to have to tell me how he feels. And if he wants to be with me, he's going to have to make a fucking move. That's what's going to get me to stay. That's the one thing that would keep me here. The only thing that will keep me here. So he's gonna have, at some point, he'll have to make a decision, make up his mind. And the only way that I will stay is he actually comes and confesses how he feels. And we end up together if he feels the same way. Because I can't. It's been 4.5 fucking years. I'm alright. How long am I supposed to wait? What am I supposed to do for him to fucking... step up? So either he's gonna have to step up and take that chance, or I'm gone. Life is about chances and not, like, you can't... I understand his career and everything else. I'm not gonna, like, I don't want to put a halt to it. I would keep pushing him to keep going forward with it. I would never let him give up. But at this point, he needs to understand that he can be with the person he wants to be with and have his career. He can have both. But if he doesn't step up, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Stay somewhere that I hate? Because the only time I've ever felt like I was right where I was meant to be, like where I was home, was with him. So to the person that asked, what about Frankie? Well, if he steps up and finally just take that chance. He knows exactly how I feel. Problem is, he's been hurt so much and he doesn't want to be hurt again, and I get that. I'm never gonna hurt him. I don't know what he doesn't understand about that. And he's scared. He never wants to get hurt again. I get that. But life is about taking risks and taking chances. And I've waited for 4.5 fucking years. So either he's gonna have to step up to the plate and fucking make a move and take the chance, or I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, he has actually, and it's confusing. It's like, just fucking tell me if you feel the same way. I know actions speak louder than words, but fucking say something. I don't, when it comes to guys flirting with me, showing me they like me, I don't pick up on that shit. And then, I mean, half the time I'm like, does he like me? Does he feel the same way? Or is he just being nice? And I've shown the video many times and people believe that he feels the same way about me. Well then, fucker, make a move. You know. The only time I feel like home is when I'm with him. Damn it. I'm tired of crying. I'm crying. I don't even know why I'm crying. I wasn't planning on crying. I shouldn't be crying. He's gonna have to make a move, otherwise, if he doesn't, if he's gonna, like, I've said if you don't feel the same way about me, just fucking tell me. You can tell me to my face you don't feel the same way. You can tell me in a letter. You can tell me in a text message. You can tell me on the phone. You can tell me on face to face. You can skywrite it. Just tell me if you don't feel the same way. Here's the thing. Because I'm getting into the same career he is in. I'm not the type that would need to be around him 24/7 or anything like that, and I get what comes with being with someone in that type of career. I understand it. There would be times where we wouldn't be able to see each other or anything because he would be doing whatever, I'd be doing whatever. I'm fine with that. I would rather have be able to have communication all the time with him when we could than nothing at all. Low quality time here and there. Communication. Do we talk to each other? How do I answer that question? Very rare. Like when we would see each other at events, things like that. You know. But like when he would go live or whatever, and I would go, or whenever we would have a Zoom, you know, things like that. But He hasn't had many relationships either. But he's gonna have to make a decision. And if he doesn't, then then I gotta go. Ring you up where? He's 34. Of course, for his birthday, I wished him a happy 32nd birthday. Make him feel good. No. We've had a couple of moments. Very special moments. Very, very brief moments. But special. Until, the first time we did, a couple of fans kind of wormed their way into it, and then the fireworks, Wings and Wishes 2023. Very, very brief. Last year Wings and Wishes, so, probably would have seen him after, but I couldn't find. It was very strange. I could not find the damn car to save my life to change my shoes because I had blisters. Finally, by the time I found the car, and got down to the disco or whatever, he had already left. That's nice. Nice to meet you. So he needs to fucking make a move. I've asked, and if you don't feel the same way, just fucking tell me. I got left on red. He's never once told me he didn't feel the same way. I'm a big girl, I can handle it. Fucking tell me. But he won't. So if he doesn't tell me he doesn't feel the same way, well, it's kind of confusing. I'm one of those that be fucking real with me. I'm gonna support you no matter what. I'm gonna, support your dreams and everything no matter what. But be fucking real with me. I'm not one of those. No. I'm not interested. I don't know what you're not comprehending about this. Are you not listening to this I'm gonna take care of this right now. I'm not dealing with it. That's what I said. If he doesn't make a move, let him know. Because he can't. I waited for that man for 4.5 years. So I'm saying, either he's going to step up and take the fucking chance, man. Okay. Oh, excuse me. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna move overseas. I'm alright. I'm just. I'm at the point where I'm going to move overseas if Frankie doesn't make a move or something to, if he's not willing to take the risk, I don't know what else to do. And either he's going to make a move or whatnot, or I'm gone. I've told him. This is what I've said. I'm a big girl, I can handle it. I would rather him tell me that he doesn't feel the same way than keep making me wonder, and I'm waiting, and if he doesn't feel the same way, it's fine. It's part of life. No matter what, I'm going to support him. I'm going to be there for him, and I'm going to back him up, but I will be retraining. I'm going to shut that part of me off, where the way I feel about him will be shut off. I'm going to change that. But the only way I can do that is for him to fucking tell me. I would rather him tell me that he doesn't feel the same way so I can switch it up and just I've told him just come out and tell me. By now he knows. He watches my lives. Come on. Not all the time, but he does watch them. Oh, please. Trust me, I'm not too old for him. Shit. How old do you think I am? Like, how old do you think I am? Because you seem to think I might be too old for him. Jesus Christ. You really think that he's worried about age, right? Is that what you think? I want to check something out real quick. Peace and love, huh? It's funny. You don't follow me, I don't follow you. You have no profile picture. I'm supposed to, we're not doing this. I don't know how old I am. I know I'm in my 40s. Early 40s. That's all I do know. He's 34. And for the record, has anyone you remember Michael Carrington from Grease 2? You know that guy, right? Y'all ever see Grease 2? Michael Carrington, the character, the guy on there that played Michael Carrington. Okay. Do you know who his wife is? Exactly. Do you know who his wife is? You ever watch Passions? The soap opera with the doll Timmy? That one? Okay, you know the old witch in that one, who Timmy's owner or whatever? That's the guy that played Michael Carrington, that's his wife. That's his wife. So if you think 9 or 10 years is too old, too old for Frankie, because I'm 9, 10 years older than him. Stop and think about the age difference between the guy that played Michael Carrington and the woman that played, what was her name, Tabitha in Passions? The witch? Okay. Yeah. Tabitha, the woman that played Tabitha, Haley Mills' older sister, is the wife of the guy that played Michael Carrington in Grease 2. Michael Caulfield, I believe is his name. Now let's see their age gap, okay? Because for some reason, people are so concerned about age difference when it's two consenting adults. What is the age difference between Michael Caulfield and his wife? Juliet Mills is 18 years older than her husband, Michael Caulfield, and they have been married since 1980. Google's free. They've been married for 44 years, and they're very happy. Age ain't nothing but a number when it's two consenting adults. I don't know what people don't understand about that. I mean, my ex, Terry, he was 12. No, he was like 13 years older than me. I'm very much in love with Frank. Yeah, Cher's 78 and her boyfriend's 39. Shit. Her boyfriend's younger than I am. And you're saying maybe you're too old for him. Give me a fucking break. But Donna, I think she has a really young boyfriend too. Look at Kris Jenner and her boyfriend. Age ain't nothing but a fucking number. Shit. Oh, how do you know that? I'd love to know how you know that he doesn't want to date older women. See, guys, that's my stalker. Right? You're my stalker, right? I don't know. Who the fuck are you? Because he's getting old and redundant. Well, you use the same little star as my stalker does, so I don't know who the fuck you are, so... And, you know, you come on here on fake accounts. 0 following, 0 followers, so your fake account... I don't know who you are. I really don't care who you are at this point. Why do you keep coming on here? I think it's past your bedtime. Thank you. I say, why do they come on? You keep coming on here. Why? And they say, big deal. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways. And I can guarantee you, age ain't nothing but a number, and knowing him, he would, I can tell you right now, he would probably rather date an older woman than a younger one. Actually, to be quite honest, most men would, they just don't admit it. Right? Right? We can have the father or the son. I'd rather have... For me, it wouldn't matter, you know, if he was older than me, then he'd be older than me. If he was younger than me, he's younger than me. It's different with it. I'm in love with him. I know I'm in love with him. Am I a happy person? I try. Yeah, for the most part. Why? You gotta think about everything that's been going on, and then think about everything, and then ask me if I'm a happy person. What baby? I ain't got no... My kids are adults. Baby mama shit. Exhibit A. I do. Everything. I love everything about him. I love how when he gets really excited, he has this childlike energy. And he acts like a kid in a candy store when he gets excited, and I love that. He has a beautiful smile even when it's fake. But I love it when he really genuinely has a smile. because his whole face lights up and he smiles from his eyes. I love his laugh. I love his heart. I love how he cares about others and how compassionate he is. I love how he always goes after what he wants. I love everything about him. I love I can make him laugh. I love his kind heart. I love his sense of humor. I love how he addresses trolls. I love his responses to things. How he responds to a lot of people. He's in Florida right now. Why? They're having a dance competition in Florida at the moment. Yeah. For me, talking to him, when I do get to talk to him, it's like we're the only two people in the room and everybody disappears. Yeah, I'm alright. I don't know who you are. But for the record, I'm not a jealous person. I love the fact that he loves all his fans and how genuine he is. For some reason, people think I'm this jealous person that wants to change him and everything, and I'm not. Quite honestly, I just want him to be happy, and if it's not going to be with me, then that's okay, but I need him to tell me that. Because if he doesn't take the chance or whatnot, and I end up leaving, and he realizes once I'm gone that he does want to be with me, what the fuck is he gonna do? Come overseas and say, I love you, please be with me? You know, like... If he doesn't feel the same way, it's okay. But then, at least tell me, and then I can switch up how, my feelings, so to speak. What? What if he hasn't spent enough time with you to leave? Well... spend some time with me. See how things go. Don't have to rush into anything. We wouldn't even have to rush into anything. We could take how slow or whatever needed to be, but take a chance. If you like me, fuck. It's like It's not that complicated. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. But the thing is, if he hasn't spent enough time with me to love me, that's fine. But if he doesn't even try, he's never gonna know. You know? Kinda gotta take that chance and actually spend time with me in order to figure it out. Maybe. Maybe I'll... So almost... Like, if I go overseas, I'm not coming back. So, that's not going to be almost losing me. It's going to be, I leave, and that's... So he's going to have to make a decision soon. And who knows, maybe he is watching. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. You never know with that. But if he is, then he knows. So he's gonna have to... And if he is watching, then he needs to... Then he knows he needs to decide and tell me something. I've only waited for 4.5 years. I don't know what else to do, so... And I think the only reason I'm still here is because I'm waiting. Yeah. Well, maybe he'll be at Wigs and Wishes as a guest and he'll tell me there, or maybe he'll actually show up at my door. Or, call me on the phone. Or DM me. Or something. Just tell me how the fuck. If you don't feel the same way, fucking tell me. I'm one of those bitches that I'm not like other bitches. What you see is what you fucking get. I'm real as fuck. Just tell me, Yeah. Regardless, I'm gonna be doing my career. I'm gonna still do my career. Whether it's here or there. No matter what, I'm gonna do it. there were a couple times today and last night where I'm like, damn, I wish I had kept that. Damn, I wish I had kept the broccoli shit. And then I start getting nauseous. That's what's fucked up. Because there's times when I can really use it and everything, and then I get nauseous. That's what I mean. It's the same way it happened when I quit smoking cigarettes. It's weird. It sucks. But hey, who knows what'll happen. So either, there's one or two things that's gonna happen. How'd I quit what? Smoking cigarettes? Well, I woke up one day, it was like the very, very beginning of November, and I went out to have a cigarette, and I got sick afterwards. That didn't deter me, I kept smoking. About 2 days passed, and I woke up, and just the thought of it made me want to throw up. And that's what got me to quit. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know what the fuck, because I tried for years and I couldn't quit. And then all of a sudden, and then November 12th, I met him, and I met Frankie in person. And so, for about the past few weeks to a month, I have been feeling very sick and everything else. I just thought something was wrong with me. I didn't realize it was the broccoli. So, I woke up day before yesterday, and I got sick. And then I remember, and then what came to mind was when I quit smoking. I'm like, oh shit. And that's when I knew. So I had about this much left, and I was on live and I was talking about it. And I said, I think I'm going to end the live, and I'm just going to do the last little bit I had, which was like 1 or 2, and that would have been it, and I was going to throw everything away. And then just when I said that, I got really, really nauseous. Kind of like that. So it seems that the same thing is happening, and I don't know why. I used to be a midnight toker 24/7, no problem, and now it's like, just thinking about it makes me want to hurl. So for me to quit like I did, and I mean, I didn't just throw what I had left away. I flushed it down the damn toilet and threw everything away except my lighter, because I got candles and incense. But it happened the same way, and if it's anything, the only thing I can think is there's something that's going to be very significant happening within the next 2 weeks. And I'm not entirely sure what. But whatever it is the reason why I was supposed to quit doing the broccoli. I have no idea what it is. I've been wondering and pondering what it could possibly be. And I feel like I'm supposed to be prepared for something, but I'm not sure what, and I don't know when, and I don't know how I'm supposed to be prepared, because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be prepared for. Does that make sense? I don't know. So, I don't know. And, you know, back to the whole Frankie thing. It's very easy to make me happy. I'm probably the easiest person to make happy. A little bit of time. That's it. Just a little bit of time here and there. Spend a little bit of time here and there with me. Quality time. We don't have to go out. We don't have to, just quality time together, and, whenever he's free. Here and there. Maybe bring me a Frappuccino every now and then. Very easy to make happy. Don't lie to me. Like, damn, it's not that fucking complicated. Be honest with me, and I don't think he'd ever cheat on me, but if he did, it is what it is. But I don't think he ever would. Do I think hiding something from me? You mean hiding? Do I think he's hiding something from me? I don't know. I've asked him, if you don't feel the same way about me, just tell me. I'm a big girl, I can handle it. It'll be okay. It's not gonna change. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm still gonna be there supporting you and pushing you and still promoting your music and everything else. I'm just gonna flip up how I'm gonna shut that part of me off, the emotional part where I'm in love with him. I'm gonna shut that part off. But I can't until he tells me, and I've been completely honest, and he knows this. And he left me on red. So now, he's gonna have to tell me how either he's gonna make a move, or I waited for 4.5 years. So, I don't know what else to do. The one thing that will keep me here would be him. Because I would stay for him. Because he's my home. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So whatever happens, happens. The only other reason that I would stay is if, once I know who I am. Yeah, I think we all know by now who I am. I really am. But once I get the results back, the one thing that would make me stay is if my mom wanted me to. the two people that would get me to stay. Or maybe my real family. It just depends on what happens. And who's all involved in that whole thing. But they're gonna have to understand the first time they lie to me, then I'm done. You know? I've waited for that man for 4.5 years, though. So hopefully, he'll tell me how he feels, and hopefully it'll be a good thing. If not, then it is what it is. But I need him to tell me, once and for all, the truth. Not beat around the bush about it. Not make excuses. Just come out and fucking say it. Thank you. Have a pleasant evening. Yeah, I put up with a lot because of how I feel about it. And I continue to put up with it. And I will always put up with it because, it comes with the territory. However, the way the things I deal with, it's like I'm already dating him. I already have the negative part of being in a relationship with him, and we're not even in a relationship. I have the fans who have been fake friends to get close to him. Like I'm already, and I get the hate and everything else. And I'm not even in a relationship with him. I haven't been. Would I love to? Yes. That's why I'm like, I've waited for you for 4.5 fucking years. And I've dealt with all this shit. And I keep dealing with it. And I will continue to deal with it. By fuck's sakes. It's been 4.5 fucking years. How do you feel? Just tell me. So either we get together, or I shut that part of me off. I shut my feelings off, and move. I'm making it, change it up towards a different type of love. And that. But I can't do that until he fucking tells me. Because I don't work like other people work. The way I work my emotions and everything, my heart and the way I feel about someone, it's not going to change unless they tell me, hey, I'm sorry, I don't feel the same way about you. And if he thinks that he hasn't, because he hasn't told me, that he thinks it's too late to tell me because it's been so long, no. I'd rather you fucking tell me that you're not interested, then keep doing this. But if you are, you do feel the same way, take that chance. Take a chance. I've been fucking faithful to him for the whole time. I haven't even been with him. I'm not like others. I'm not like other women who are going to make ultimatums. Oh, either you're going to do this or we're done. That's not me, bitch. That's not me. I'm in my 40s. Whether we were to ever get married or just be together for the rest of our lives or whatever, it would be okay. I wouldn't demand him to marry me. I wouldn't demand of him to spend time with me. You know, a little quality time here and there would be nice. I wouldn't. I would never let him give up on his dreams. I would push him to keep going no matter how hard it gets. But I would, at the same time, I would make him take some time for himself, too. You know. And we wouldn't have to go out drinking or anything like that. I mean, I can't drink anyway because I don't feel like getting sick. Stay home, you know. Stay home, put comfy clothes on and chill. You know. Do I look like I'm asleep? Do I look like I'm asleep? Are you blind? Because I'm facing this way, you think my eyes are closed. Common sense, not very common. Oh look, 0-0. Anyways. I know how goal-oriented he is and how driven he is with his career. And here's the thing. I don't want to change anything about him except help him become the best version of himself. I want him to be a household name. I want him to be as successful as humanly possible. I want all of his dreams to come true, and I want him to have everything his heart desires, because he deserves it. Whether we would ever be together or not, I want that for him. Because I love him. I genuinely, 101,000,000% am head over heels madly in love with that man. But if he doesn't feel the same way about me, it's okay. I'm a grown-ass adult. I can handle it. I don't fangirl. And if he were with somebody else, I'm not going to go out. That's when I shut my emotions that off, too. I just want to be happy. And if I'm not the one he wants to be with, it's okay. But fucking tell me, Jesus fucking Christ. Also, I don't think he's ever met anybody like me. And he knows it. I think he knows that he's never met anybody like me. I'm very different. I'm very honest. I'm as real as they come, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, I'm not gonna hide nothing, and I'm not gonna pretend I'm something I'm not. What you see is what you get. I just wish you would tell me how it felt. Because the truth is, not knowing hurts a lot more than rejection. Not knowing, the wondering, the waiting hurts more than him just telling me he doesn't feel the same way. That's true. But I don't know how to get him to understand that. And I told him this. I've said this. He left me on red. Remember. I've always been completely honest with him. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. But, you know, I just... Like the song goes by Olivia John. If you love me, let me know. If you don't, then let me go. I can't take another minute of the day without you in it. If you love me, let it be, but tell me, please. If you don't, then, well, set me free. Because I can't. 4.5 years I've waited. I just need him to tell me whether or not he feels the same way. And if he doesn't tell me something, what am I supposed to do? Except you know, Oh look, we have somebody that thinks they're funny. The only thing funny about you is you're funny looking. Lord have mercy. So, you wanna act a fool? So my question is, why do you keep coming on here on fake accounts? Why not just show who you really are? Or are you too embarrassed? Not really in the mood to laugh. If I knew who you were, it might be a little different, but I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're, like, everything that I've been dealing with for months, well, the past 2.5 years. As far as I know, you're one of my stalkers. I don't fucking know who the fuck you are. But, you know, you want to come on a fake account. Like, why do you come on a fake account? Well, you don't like it when I'm sad? Who are you? You can't, I don't know who you are. You come on, you're on a fake account. I don't know who the hell you are. Do I, have you, I'm sure you've been on here before. I get that feeling like you've been on here before. So who are you? Again, I don't know who you are. Who, like, who are you? That'd be nice if you just tell me who you are. We can move forward. You know. I'm pretty sure that's what I've been asking. Who are you? Chad who? Chad who? I don't know anybody named Chad. I don't really remember anybody named Chad. You sure your name is Chad? Or is that just another made up thing you want to do? Chad, huh? I don't know, I just feel like you're lying. So, I got something today from the TikTok shop in the mail. Okay, come on, you really count them. Why don't you come on your really count now? Chad from State Farm. And let the name of the character, it's Chad from State Farm. What are you wearing, Chad from State Farm? Khakis. Well, vaping is not that good for you. Oh, that's Jake from State Farm. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was Chad. It's one of those nights. So, for any of you who don't know what this is breath deodorizer or some shit. Minty, it's like basically tastes like scope. That's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like scope. Yes, it tastes like scope mouthwash. Lord have mercy. It's not bad, but I'm not really into mint. A little bit, not like it's like mouthwash with alcohol. It's like the mouthwash with alcohol when you rinse your mouth out after you brush your teeth. That's exactly what it is. That's what it tastes like. That's it. That's the experience I get from it, and you know. But according to all the reviews, it's good when you do broccoli. Also, ladies, and guys, if you want to, when you get up first thing in the morning, and you want to kiss your significant other, but you don't want to get up and brush your teeth before you do that, supposedly this is perfect. I wouldn't know. I don't kiss anybody. The only person I would ever kiss would be Ricky. I did. I ordered. You think I just ordered this right after I quit? I just got this today. Oh, excuse me. What I was saying is a lot of people do the broccoli. And it's good for that. Because when you do the broccoli, your breath smells horrible. I know, I've been around enough people that do the broccoli, their breath afterwards. So yeah, it's perfect for that, supposedly. I don't know. It leaves your mouth feeling so fresh and so clean. Fuck it. Shit. Fuck's sakes. I know I'm fucking weird. I'm a different type of bitch. I don't do anything to impress anyone. I'm me. What you see is what you motherfucking get. Well, that's an interesting story. See, I quit because I was getting sick. And it didn't dawn on me till the day before yesterday. That's why I was feeling the way I was feeling. So, because I woke up and I got sick. I didn't do any before I got sick. But it just happened. And then that evening, I was live and I was talking about it. And I had a little left, and I said I was going to end the live and finish what I had, and then throw away what the accessories. And then I'm not going to do it. I'm not even thinking about doing it. Stop making me nauseous. Yeah, that's what happens. Just thinking about it is making me nauseous. Same fucking thing happened when I quit smoking cigarettes, too. That's how I quit smoking cigarettes. It's the same fucking thing. So, what I did was flushed what I had left, and I threw away the accessories, including the grinder, and that was it. And trash day was, well, Sunday. So it's long gone. So that's why I quit, because I didn't really have a choice. Don't ask, I don't know why. It just did happen. I wish I had an answer. Yeah, this is why I quit. I don't know what reason why I quit. It's because guess it was just time. Stay. Hey. So yeah, I guess it was just time. But the way I quit, it being the same way, or very extremely similar of how I quit smoking cigarettes, tells me there's something significant that's about to happen. And I don't know what. But not in a bad way. Like when I quit smoking cigarettes, right? The significant thing that happened then was I met Frankie in person for the first time at Wigs and Wishes. Wigs and Wishes isn't till October. I'm not doing the live event till November. And between now and then, I don't know. As far as I know, nothing. So whatever is about to happen within the next 2 weeks, I have no idea what it is. I feel like I'm meant to be ready for something, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be ready for. I don't know what I'm supposed to be ready or prepared for. Which is kind of hard for me to be prepared or be ready for whatever it is when I don't have no fucking idea. Kind of makes me crazy. Not makes me crazy, drives me crazy. So, all I know is because the way it happened, like, you know, it happened so similar, almost exactly the way it did when I quit smoking cigarettes. I feel like something significant is going to happen within the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Probably not even that long, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I can't really fly anywhere if that has anything to do with it, because I don't have my real ID yet. Which I have an appointment to go get on the 17th. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. Everything happens for a reason, so see what happens. But something significant is about to happen, and I'm not sure what it is. You know, that probably doesn't help. It doesn't help me either. All I know is I feel like I'm supposed to be ready for something, or prepared for something, and I don't know what it is, or who it involves, or what it entails. So it's kind of hard to be prepared when you don't know what the fuck. You know? So you just play it by ear. Alright? So, whatever I'm meant to be prepared for or ready for, I guess I'll be as ready as I can be for whenever it happens. Whatever it is, it's not, I don't think it's, I have a feeling it's not going to be anything bad. It's going to be something good. And I think whatever it is, I'm just supposed to let it happen. Find out soon enough, I guess. So, how's everybody else doing? So, y'all, I want to give y'all a word of advice. don't rent cars through Turo. Because they put they kind of put a hold on my account for whatever reason, and I still am waiting to get a response as to why. Oh, you'll get an email in 48 hours. It's been over a week. Yeah. So, never again. Because these just won't play games. I was planning on renting a car in October for Wings and Wishes, but evidently I'm just probably going to be taking a train. Or whatever. You know, depends on what's going on between at the time. Regardless, I'm going to Wings and Wishes no matter what, but as far as how I get there is a whole different situation. I'm not really sure yet. So, sorry, I'm just looking at emails while I sit here. I just got a lot on my mind, and I'm trying to distract myself every which way you can think of. So how's everybody else? I know I keep asking that, but probably not gonna be on here much longer. I'm tired. That's another thing. I'm tired lately a lot. Like, they say that when you're tired a lot, your body's forcing you to rest a lot, and that it's like before something happens to where you're not going to be getting any rest. Is that what it is? I know I heard that somewhere. 141. So does anybody know the spiritual meaning of this shit? I've been sleeping more lately than I have in my entire fucking life. Shit. So, like, what is the significance? What is about to happen as to why I'm sleeping so much and all that good shit. I don't know. Anywho. But yeah, so I guess I'm going to continue looking for a place overseas. Never know. Because, like, how do I know if my family's going to want me around? Number two, I mean, it's been over 40 years, you know. I know that sounds completely stupid. But you never know. I just know what I'm used to, and I know they probably are nothing like, well, obviously they're nothing like those people, but I'm still waiting for my ancestry results. Law enforcement's corrupt. They wanted to lie. Okay. I've had it confirmed I'm not Heather. I was abducted. I was trafficked. And so on. So, I'll find out real soon. You know, everything will work out the way it's meant to. So we'll see what happens. I am nervous about it, but it is what it is. I was actually tempted to call Sue's husband and let him know. hey, your wife is still alive. But I gotta prove first. Hey, did you know your wife faked her death? Of course, then again, he probably already does. You know? So. But it's not my problem. But once I get my ancestry results, I am going to call him and say, you want my DNA test? Guess what? But don't worry, the real Heather is alive and well. She's in Phoenix, Arizona, probably where your wife is. Not exactly Phoenix, but in Arizona. See, that's the thing. I will do that. She has, and as far as I know, she could watch all the time too. And if she is, and if she does, and if she is watching right now, if Sue, if you're watching right now, you know that I know you faked your death. And if you don't want him to know, my advice is do the right thing. And go to law enforcement and tell the truth. You don't have much time to do that. So I suggest you get on it. And tell me who I really am at the same time. Because you know me that, and you know by now, that if I find out who I am on my own, it's going to end up real bad for you. You should have never told your daughter who I was. But she chose to. Even told her what I looked like, evidently, because, you know. And you better get her under control, too. Because I need to remind you of who took care of you for years when no one else would, and who defended you and protected you from your son when no one else would. You owe me that. You owe me the truth. So stop being a fucking coward. You can even DM me the truth. Because you don't want to expose yourself, so just DM it to me. I have a right to know, and it's the only thing that's gonna fucking save you. tell your real daughter the truth too. Like the fact it wasn't my fault, she shouldn't be blaming me. Anyways, I think my mom is actually really tired. I'm gonna end this in bed. I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. Anyways, I'll be on sometime maybe. Play it by ear. So, till next time, take care of yourselves and each other, as Marty would say. Have a good evening. Till next time, see y'all later.